Welcome back to Old Charles, and today's video, we dive deep into one of the United Kingdom's classic decimal coins, the 1974 5 new pence. Is it rare? How much is it worth today? And what should collectors look out for? Stay tuned as we uncover the story behind this iconic coin. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel Yamara, and click the bell icon so you never miss a coin story. Let's go back to 1974, a time of economic shifts in the UK. Decimalisation had just been implemented a few years earlier, in 1971. The old pounds, shillings, and pence were now replaced by a simpler decimal currency system. As part of that change, the new pence series was introduced, including this coin, the 5 new pence. The 5 new pence was intended to replace the old shilling in daily use. Though it had a different design, it held the same value, 1/20th of a pound. The obverse of the 1974 5p coin features the young bust of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. You'll recognize this portrait from many coins of the era, a youthful queen with the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The reverse was designed by Christopher Ironside, showing the badge of Scotland, a crown thistle, with the denomination new pence above and the number 5 below. Metal, copper-nickel diameter, 23.59 mm weight, 5.65 grams edge, milled minted at Royal Mint, UK. This version of the 5p coin was used from 1968 until 1980 before being replaced by a smaller version in 1990. Now let's talk about mintage. In 1974, the Royal Mint produced approximately 191 million 5 new pence coins. That's quite a large number, which means this coin isn't rare in general circulation. However, many coins from the 1970s are becoming harder to find in top condition, especially those that haven't been cleaned or damaged. Uncirculated coins and brilliant uncirculated sets from that year are where the real value can start to build. So, how much is a 1974 UK 5 new pence coin worth today? Well, the value depends heavily on condition. Here's a breakdown value: pound 0.05 to pound 0.20, still face value or slightly more. Good condition, minimal wear, ***. Value, pound 0.20 to pound 0.50, uncirculated condition ***. From mint sets or preserved well value, pound 1 to pound 3 value, pound 5 to pound 10 plus, especially if graded by companies like NGC or PCGS. Look for coins with strong definition on the queen's hair and the thistle detail. Avoid cleaned or scratched coins, they drop significantly in collector value. So, is the 1974 5 new pence coin rare? Not exactly, but it's still a fantastic piece of UK decimal history. For new collectors, it's a perfect starter coin. And for serious hobbyists, finding an uncirculated or proof example can add value to your collection. To understand the 1974 5 new pence coin, we need to go back to the late 1960s, when the United Kingdom began transitioning to a decimal currency system. For centuries, Britain used pounds, shillings, and pence, a complex system that confused tourists and even locals at times. In 1968, in preparation for decimalisation, the Royal Mint introduced the first decimal coins, including the 5 new pence, which replaced the old shilling. Both coins had the same size and value, and for a time, both circulated together. On February 15, 1971, known as Decimal Day, the UK officially made the switch to decimal currency. From that point forward, all coins were based on the simpler system where 100 new pence equaled 1 pound. The 5 new pence coin, minted in 1974, was part of the early decimal series. This coin continued to use the same size and metal composition as the pre-decimal shilling, copper-nickel, weighing 5.65 grams, with a diameter of 23.59 millimeters. The obverse side features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, a design that became iconic on British coinage and was used from 1968 until 1984. The reverse, created by Christopher Ironside, displays a crown thistle, the national symbol of Scotland, representing unity within the United Kingdom. The early 1970s were economically challenging times for Britain, with rising inflation, power cuts, and political instability. Yet despite the turmoil, the decimal coinage system helped modernize the UK's economy, making transactions faster and more standardized. In total, more than 191 million 5 new pence coins were struck in 1974, making it a widely circulated coin at the time. But in 1990, the Royal Mint decided to make the 5p coin smaller due to the rising cost of materials and practicality. So, in 1990, the original large-sized 5p was withdrawn from circulation, making the 1974 version part of British numismatic history. Today, the 1974 5 new pence coin is no longer legal tender, but it remains an important piece for collectors who want to preserve the legacy of Britain's transition into the modern decimal age. When it comes to coins like the 1974 5 new pence, condition is everything. Even though millions of these coins were minted, the value and collector interest depend largely on how well the coin has been preserved over the years. Let's break it down using basic coin grading terms used by collectors and dealers around the world. This is the most common condition for the 1974 5p coin. These coins were used in daily transactions and show heavy signs of wear. The Queen's hair and the thistle design on the back may appear flattened. There might be scratches, discoloration, and edge wear. These coins have been in circulation but are better preserved. The design details are mostly visible. You can see the crown, the thistle's leaves, and Queen Elizabeth's facial features more clearly. An uncirculated 1974 5p coin has never been used in everyday transactions. These coins often come from old mint sets or were saved directly after minting. The surfaces will be bright, with no scratches or wear. These are the highest quality examples, often produced for collectors only. Proof coins have mirror-like fields and frosted details, while BU coins are struck with extra care and may come in presentation packs. Value: £5 to £10 or more, especially if slabbed by a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS. Many people think cleaning a coin will make it more valuable, but in reality, cleaning can ruin a coin's value. Collectors prefer coins in their natural state, even with slight tarnish or toning. So, whether your 1974 5p coin has been sitting in a jar for decades or stored in a collector's case, always consider the condition before selling or trading it. A small scratch could mean the difference between a coin worth pennies or pounds. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current value of the 1974 UK 5 new pence coin. Is it rare? Is it worth more than its original value? Let's break it down by condition. This is the condition found in old coin jars, drawers, or your grandfather's change. The coin shows clear signs of wear and has likely been handled over thousands of transactions. Not valuable to most collectors, but still interesting for beginners or historical sets. Asterisk: these coins still show signs of use but retain decent detail in the Queen's hair and the thistle design. Edges may be worn but not damaged. 0.30 to 50 pence GBP ***, about $0.35 to $0.60 USD, collectors may buy them to fill gaps in their sets. Asterisk: these coins were either never used or preserved right after minting. Often found in rolls, albums, or mint sets from 1974. 1 to 3 pounds GBP ***, or $1.25 to $4 USD, can increase if sold in attractive packaging or with original Royal Mint documentation. Specially minted for collectors, these coins have top-quality strikes and mirror-like surfaces. They may come in presentation packs or proof sets from the Royal Mint. 5 to 10 pounds sterling or more ***, up to $12 USD, professionally graded, slabbed. Coins *** from NGC or PCGS can go even higher. No, the 1974 5 new pence coin is not rare, with over 191 million coins minted that year. But finding one in perfect condition, especially uncirculated or proof, can make it worth more. The real value lies in condition, collector interest, and presentation. Keep your eyes out for coins in albums or mint packaging. So, while your 1974 5p might not buy you a house, it could still be a fun piece of decimal history, especially if kept in great condition or part of a collection. Coin collecting is about more than money. It's about preserving stories from the past.